This wasn't just a bad tasting drink. It repulsed critics, baffled insiders, and raised alarm among distributors. Yet today, that same drink controls 40% of the global energy drink market. What twisted trick turned rejection into rain? Early taste tests were harsh, many labeling the flavor as medicinal and unpalatable. That can was notably smaller than competitors, and its premium price point set it apart in a market dominated by larger and cheaper alternatives. When Red Bull first entered the market, it faced significant criticism. However, rather than retreating, Red Bull leaned into these perceived flaws, turning them into symbols of exclusivity and boldness. Before Red Bull, energy drink didn't exist in the West. They didn't enter a crowded market, they built one. Phase 1. Spark curiosity with college and nightclub sampling, creating artificial scarcity and seeding curiosity. Phase 2 and 3. Sponsor underground extreme sports, build a myth, then dominate the category. By the time competitors arrived, Red Bull owned the narrative. They didn't buy advertising, they became the ad. Red Bull Media House turned out documentaries, series, spectacles. It sells itself and sells the brand. The Red Bull Stratos truck broke YouTube records. Millions watched as a man plummeted from the edge of space. Remember that? Red Bull didn't just advertise, they are the advertiser. This content earns money and builds a mythology, a flywheel that perpetuates itself. Red Bull relies on psychology. They use the mere exposure effect. Empty cans in nightclub trash triggered curiosity. Rumors about weird ingredients? They leaned into speculation, fueling the word of mouth. No billboards, no mainstream ads, just guerrilla marketing and empty cans in clubs. And curiosity, once seeded, exploded into myth. Why rent attention when you could rent the whole arena? F1 teams, football clubs, extreme events, media, Red Bull owns the whole ecosystem. It's not just a drink company, it's an empire. Red Bull didn't just stop at branding, they own athletes and the narrative. Red Bull's secret: identity trumps product. It's about who you become when you hold the can, not what's inside. A badge of belonging in a tribe of doers, risk takers. The drink inside the can is secondary. What you buy is belonging, performance, the edge. Every can is an identity. I'm relentless. I push harder. That identity sells more than the flavor ever could. The small can became a badge of honor, representing a product that was potent and efficient. The unique flavor was marketed as an acquired taste, appealing to those who prided themselves on being ahead of the curve. The premium price underscored the brand's positioning as a high-quality, elite product. In essence, Red Bull didn't just sell a drink, it sold an identity, one that embraces risk, energy, and relentless pursuit of excellence. So what's Red Bull's secret? They didn't just sell caffeine, they sold myth, they created a category, owned the culture, and made identity their product.
If you believe in it, then anything is possible.